Hello and welcome to the BrickBox and a rewind review. This will be the very first time I have done a rewind review on the BrickBox, and what that means is I will be taking discontinued sets, so sets that are quite a few years old now, and bringing them back into the limelight for one more review once again, just so as we could marvel at their beauty. And this time the very first rewind review will be the Tantive IV, and that is set number 10198, and of course the Tantive IV is a blockade runner. Now this set is ages 14 plus, and it comes with 1408 pieces. You did get 5 minifigures with this set, and that was the all new exclusive Captain Antilles, Princess Leia, C3PO, R2D2, and you got a Rebel Trooper as well. Now this set was released back in 2009, so it is 3 years old now, guys, getting on for nearly 4 years old, and it is the anniversary edition, so it is the 10th anniversary of Lego Star Wars, so 1999 to 2009. This was part of that anniversary. Now upon its release, this set cost £99.99 in the UK, $149.99 in the USA, €149.99 in Europe, and $279.99 in Australia. It does come with features such as opening cockpit, rotating and elevating turbo laser cannons, a rotating radar dish, removable roof section, interior command centre, a removable cargo transport vehicle, 2 detachable escape pods, and 11 ion turbine engines. I will also now give you some facts of the ship itself, guys. So the Tantive IV was named in honour of diplomats from Tantive IV who visited Alderaan. It has a maximum speed of 950 km per hour. The length is 150 metres. It has a Class 2 hyperdrive rating. The cargo capacity of this is 3,000 metric tons. Now it was built by the Carillion Engineering Corporation sometime before the end of the Clone Wars, and at that time as well it was originally named the Star of Alderaan. So let's take a quick look at the box, and you can see the Tantive IV firing some of the lasers off, and you can see in big letters Anniversary Edition at the bottom, and the minifigures displayed with the new Captain Antilles there. And on the bottom left hand corner we have the 10th anniversary logo there with Darth Vader in the middle. And as we turn around to the back, there you can see we have some nice pictures as well. So let's take a look at the Tantive IV, guys, and it is a fantastic looking ship, as you can see there, with all the red, white and grey colours incorporated into it. I just think it looks absolutely stunning on display. Let's have a look at some of the features now, and we do have the opening cockpit, and this will just flip up like so, and inside there we have 2 seats and a few printed bricks for the control console. But that is a very nice action on that, and it does look pretty awesome. And we do have these turbo laser cannons, and these will rotate, and we do have one at the bottom there as well, the same design, that does rotate. And on the sides as well we have these cannons as well, and those are on the other side as well. But this top piece does lift off to reveal the interior command centre. Now if I bring the Tantive forward a little, you will be able to see into this command centre area, and there you can see we have quite a few control panels and computer screens, etc. So quite a lot going on in there, and that centre console piece there in white, the curved piece, looks pretty awesome in my opinion. And then there is the top of the lid that just lifts off, and that will then sit snugly back on there, and these bottom pieces do pivot as well underneath that. Now onto the middle we do have this radar dish, which will rotate 360 degrees, and then into the centre just before the radar dish, this centerpiece does lift off, and inside there we have a cargo transport vehicle with a few green bricks and that one control panel tile piece there, but not much more else. Some translucent yellow pieces underneath, but quite a simple design, quite effective. And then we've just got that shallow enclosure there for it to slide back into, and then that lid will just go back on top of there. Now onto the sides, near the back of the Tantive IV, we have the escape pods. Now these are quite famous for when R2-D2 and C-3PO make their escape, and this will just crack open, and inside there you can see a control tile piece and a few other bricks there, but quite a basic interior, but it doesn't need to be anything special due to it being an escape pod, and it is solely for that. And we do have one that side, but that does come off, and it is exactly the same inside as the one we have just seen. Now the awesome part about the Tantive, in my opinion, is the ion turbine engines at the back. We do have quite a few feature bricks running across the engine section there, and then the circular pieces as well. And this looks absolutely fantastic from the rear, guys. As you can see there are all the engines with the translucent yellow bricks, but that is probably the most stunning propulsion system you will ever see on a Star Wars Lego set. Well, to date anyway. They may surprise us, you never know. But there you can see underneath a few more of the features, and this is the stand underneath that it sits on for display. And there you can see a few more features, but a little more basic underneath, and there you can see the cannons at the front. But as we put the Tantive down, you can see it does wobble, so you can have it straight up or you can have it slanting down a little, but I like it slanting down a little like that, so when it's on display you can see the features more from the front, as opposed to if it's straight up you're just getting a side shot there. But yeah, there you go guys, there is the fantastic Tantive IV. And onto the minifigures, and we'll start with the exclusive Captain Antilles, and he's still exclusive to this set and this set only. We have only seen him in the Tantive IV Lego set, and he does come with the Rebel Trooper helmet there that you can see with the black visor clipped on, and he comes with some beige and cream colour designs there to the trousers and to the torso, and we do have a few pockets and also a shirt underneath his jacket there as well, and a belt. And onto the rear we have this small amount of detail just to the shoulder area, and there you can see the detail that continues onto the back of the helmet there regarding the mould section. And I do like that helmet. It is one of the nice helmets released in the Star Wars line, and we do get that printed face there as well, but that is the only face you do get on this set. And onto the Rebel Trooper minifigure, and this is very, very similar to the Captain Antilles minifigure, and we did see these a few years ago in the battle packs as well. And there you can see he's in blue on the arms and the shirt underneath, and a black jacket with a belt and some grey trousers as well, and again the Rebel Trooper helmet. As we go around to the back we'll see the black colour does continue, but we don't have any print to the rear of that torso, and we get that one face printed on the head. And next up we have the Princess Leia minifigure, and she's in the iconic suit, the white suit that we all know and love, and she has the also iconic bund hairpiece as well, which is very nice. And we get that one printed face on the head, just the one guys, with the red lips. Very basic, but also at the same time it does look very, very nice and effective. And we do get a bit of print to the front of the torso and a bit of a chrome silver effect just to the bottom of that detail. We get the white legs, and the detail does not carry on round to the back, but there you can see the rest of the bund hairpiece. And next up we have our trusty friend R2-D2 himself, and this is the updated version of R2-D2, as the older version just had the print across the top of the dome there, but this minifigure has a complete dome print. And again we have the print to the astromech body there as well, and the astromech legs. And as usual with these astromechs, we don't get any print to the rear of the body section, but we do get all this detail that runs around the top of the dome. And R2-D2 will now take a bow for you just to show you that detail. And lastly we have the C3PO minifigure in the old print detail design there compared to the new one, but it is the gold coloured C3PO and not the pearl C3PO, which was released in some of the earlier sets. Now you can see we have the detail to the front of the torso there, and all in this gold colour, and again to the back of the torso we have the detail that does carry on round there, and a bit of a moulded detail to the back of the head and round the sides, and of course the iconic C3PO face staring back at us there. So there you have it guys, there is the Tantive IV from 2009, going back 3 years in time there. And this is one of my personal favourite sets, simply because of the ion turbine engines at the back. I do think those look pretty awesome. I will rate this set as usual, and we'll start with the younger guys, ages 5 to 12. This is not made for the young audience, it is an adult or teenager set, a display piece. So for that reason I will give it a 6 out of 10, as you will find it difficult to play with anyway. Ages 13 to 19, the teenagers, I will give this a good solid 8 out of 10 for the displayability factor alone, and plus you get 5 minifigures as well, and it does look awesome on display. And the AFOLs, ages 20 plus, I'm going to give this a really high 9 out of 10. I may be biased there because it is one of my favourite sets, but I do believe that this is one of the nicest sets that was released in the Star Wars line, and it looks fantastic on display, and for that reason that is why I give this a 9 out of 10 for the AFOLs. Now the BrickBox build difficulty rating, it will get a 7 out of 10. This set, it is a little complicated in parts, mainly the turbine engines at the back. Those are the more complicated part of the set, but it's not too taxing, it won't challenge you too much. So there you have it guys, that is the first rewind review here on the BrickBox, and I will do more and more of these as I get the old sets in, and I'm pretty sure I've got a few lying around I could carry on with in the meantime. But anyway guys, please be sure to subscribe to the BrickBox to keep up to date with all the fantastic reviews, competitions and news, and I will see you next time guys, here on the BrickBox. But until then, brick on.